I was recently sent a brand new tool, this little chap by here, and I'm going to show you what it's all about in this film. My name's Andrew Berry, and welcome to At the Benches YouTube channel. I was recently sent this tool, this little device here, to try out and play. And whilst I was given this tool, it isn't by no means a sponsored video. It is up to me to decide whether I like this and whether this device is any good. So this is completely unbiased review. It is a SharpeningPA sharpening device, and it's a unique tool that's been designed and manufactured by a talented Russian designer with over 10 years of experience in the jewelry industry. This has been used all around the world in its initial prototype with great success, and I asked for one to give it a go and to see what it's all about. So that's what this film is basically all about, what we're going to be doing with it. It has its limitations in the sense of it's not going to appeal to everybody. Yeah, I know you're screaming at me, what does it do? It basically sharpens your beading tools. And I know you can get the little fions to sharpen the beading tools, and you can also get some carbide ball burrs that will do exactly the same thing. But this is pretty unique. It is a nice size, thick, heavy piece of, looks like steel that has been treated, perhaps it's been acid etched by the looks of it. On the one end here, we've got a bearing, and also on the other side here, we've also got another bearing. There we go, you can just about see it in there. And this is the main area that we're looking at here. This contains a small little diamond, an upturned diamond that will actually be used to sharpen the cups of your beading tools. Excuse me, I've got a set of beading tools here. These have had a lot of wear and tear over the years. I've had a go with the tool just to sharpen them. It seems to do the job pretty well. So let's have a little bit of a play around and see what the process is all about. So these basic beading tools, as I said, have had a lot of use. The ends are completely sort of worn out. The very edge of the beading tool is also sort of damaged and dented as well. And this is one of the larger tools that we're just going to have a bit of a play around with and just try and sharpen. And as you can see, it's looking a little bit worn on the outside edge. So first of all, what we need to do is just to tidy up this outside edge, just to make sure that it's nice and smooth. And we can do that in several ways. We can either get one of our little Ceradloss wheels and pop that into our handpiece. Now, it is important that you use a Jacob's Chuck handpiece or a number 30 handpiece, and we can spin this at sort of a medium sort of speed, and we can simply hold our beading tool onto the edge, and we can simply rotate the tool to polish up and to tidy up the tip that we have got on that edge there. If you don't have one of these Ceradloss wheels, no need to worry. You can do pretty much the same sort of thing by inserting your beading tool into the chuck. And just rotating that on a very worn piece of emery paper. And that'll do pretty much the same sort of job. And that will tidy up the end of your beading tool really quite nicely. So that's the outside address. Let's sort out the inside. What we can do is leave the beading tool in our chuck, get our tool, and we insert the beading tool into the end here, all the way in. you may find it a little bit stiff because this made for a really nice tight fit. Make sure this tip now comes into contact with that bottom part of the diamond, but do this very, very gradually because yes, it is a point of a diamond, but it is still quite brittle and you could still damage it. Put your foot on the flex shaft. You need to turn between 50 and 100 revolutions a minute, so really, really quite slowly, and just introduce the tip onto the end of the diamond. Do this really, really slowly. As you can see, we've got a little bit of swarf, a little bit of dust, a little bit of metal that is coming off the tip. Gentle pressure, and we will keep on going gradually and gently until the cup of our beading tool is all nice and shiny all the way across the whole surface. And that is looking really, really good. And you can use the same tip for the largest and also for the smallest as well. Let's just pop this in. I can show you this one as well. So we can spin that tool on our piece of emery paper. Just to tidy up that tip, put it into the tool and spin it, and just gently introduce that onto the diamond, ever so carefully, as you can see. Pull it out and take a look. Absolutely perfect. So really it takes just a matter of seconds to get our beading tools looking absolutely brand new and perfect again. Looking really, really good. As I said, 6, 10, 20 seconds to make sure that your tools are perfect for the next time you come along and use them. Now, how many times can you use the diamond tip? Obviously the diamond is going to wear down, and as it wears away, it's not going to produce the same sort of result. Well, apparently I've been told you can use the diamond tip 450 times to sharpen. We've got, I don't know, was it how many done here? 20, 30, 40 beading tools, so you can sharpen each one at least 10 times in this diamond's lifetime. The good thing is though, you can actually get all replacement parts for this little device as well. You can buy the bearings separately, you can buy the actual diamond point here separately as well, so you don't have to keep buying a brand new device. I think it's a really cool little device, albeit it is a little bit on the pricey side if you don't use your beading tools that often, but if you do use beading tools for your stone setting, I think it is worth its weight in gold. Please don't forget, subscribe if you haven't done so already, smash the little bell icon if that is something that you're into. Don't forget, please give this film a thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget, share it with your friends as well. Anything else you want me to have a look at? Leave some comments down below if there's any tools or equipment you want me to go over on our YouTube channel. I'm more than happy to do what I possibly can for you. But in the meantime, my name is Andrew Berry for At The Benches YouTube channel. Take care. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.